Hello everyone, welcome back in lecture series on topic solutions. In last video, we have studied different concepts in solution topic, that is solution, solvent and solute. So solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more than two pure substances, and its concentration can be changed or varied within certain limit, that is called as a solution. Solvent means a substance that can dissolve another substance and which is present in, most important word, which is present in a large quantity as compared to another substance which forms a solution. That is called as what? Solvent. And solute is a substance which is present in small quantity as compared to solvent and which get dissolved in a solvent. That is called as solute. So all these terms, that is solution, solvent and solute, we have studied in last lecture. And also we have studied different types of solutions on the basis of particle size, on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent, on the basis of number of component and solvent which is used for solution. And these are the types of solutions. On the basis of particle size, solutions are of two types, colloids and true solution. On the basis of physical state of solute and solvent, that means whether it is in a solid state, liquid state or in a gaseous state, or both are in a same state, that is solid state, liquid state or a gaseous state. Depending upon that, there are 9 types of combinations, that is 9 types of solutions are there. Depending upon the number of components, solutions are like this: binary, ternary and quaternary. If only 2 components are there, that means only solute and solvent is there, then it is called as a binary solution. If it contains more than 2 components, that means 3 components, then it is ternary solution. And if it contains 4 components, then it is called as a quaternary solution. In this topic, we have to study binary solutions. Solvent, on the basis of solvent, which solvent is used to dissolve the solute, on that basis solutions are again classified into 2 types, that is aqueous solution and non-aqueous solution. Means what? If the solute is dissolved in water, then that solution is called as an aqueous solution. And if solute is dissolved in another, benzene, chloroform, like this, then these are what? Non-aqueous solvents. So such a solutions are called as non-aqueous solutions. So if the solvent is other than water, then it is called as a non-aqueous solution, and if solvent is water, then it is called as aqueous solution. So depending upon the particle size, physical state, number of component and solvent, solutions are of these types. Now depending upon the capacity of solution to dissolve solute, that means what? How much solute can accommodate in the solution. किती solute dissolve होऊ शकतं, त्या सोल्युशनची जी कॅपॅसिटी आहे, on that basis, it is called as a capacity of the solution. How much solute can dissolve in a solution, that gives you what? The capacity of solution. And depending upon the capacity of solution to dissolve the solute, that is the solution, on that basis solutions are again of 3 types, that is saturated solution, unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution. So today in this lecture we will study about the different types of solution on the basis of capacity of solution to dissolve the solute. So let us see what is meant by saturated, unsaturated and supersaturated solution. So when you dissolve any solute in a small quantity in this solvent, when solute is added in small quantity in the solvent, then it dissolves readily at first. For example, if you take 1 teaspoon of sugar and if you add into the water, 1 glass of water, then what happens? It get readily dissolved. If you increase the quantity of sugar, and in the same solvent, in a glass of water, then what happens? The process becomes slow. The dissolution process becomes slow. That means if more solute is added, dissolution process becomes slow. And if you add 200 gram of sugar into 100 ml water, then it does not completely dissolve. Some amount of that sugar remain in the solution like this. At first, if you add the sugar into a solvent, it gets dissolved. But if you go on adding the sugar into the solvent such as water, then what happens? After some time, the dissolution slow down. That means the added solute does not dissolve, and undissolved solute and dissolved solute both are present in the solution, and the dissolution process is stopped. So when addition of solute is continued, then dissolution stop, and the solution at this point is called as what? Saturated solution. So unsaturated solution means what? A solution in which more and more solute can dissolve. That is called as a unsaturated solution. And saturated solution means what? Those solution in which no more solute can dissolve in the same amount of solvent and at the same temperature. Then it is called as what? Saturated solution. अशा सोल्युशनला काय म्हणता येईल आपल्याला? Saturated solution. So unsaturated solution means what? And unsaturated solution is one in which more solute can be dissolved at the same temperature in the same quantity of the solvent. That means unsaturated solution is a solution which contain less than maximum amount. Which contain what? Less than maximum amount of solute that is required to form saturated solution at given temperature, that is called as an unsaturated solution. So unsaturated solution is a solution containing less than maximum amount. बघा हा काय? Containing less than maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved at given temperature. That is called as what? Unsaturated solution. आता इथे फिगरमध्ये हे अनसॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन आहे, कारण याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही अजून ॲड करत गेलात सोल्यूट पार्टिकल तरी सुद्धा डिझॉल्व होतील. पण अशी एक स्टेज येईल की तुम्ही अजून ॲड करत गेलात तर ती प्रोसेस एकतर स्लो होईल आणि एका विशिष्ट ॲट अ सर्टन पॉईंट व्हॉट हॅपन्स द डिझॉल्युशन स्टॉप अँड undissolved solute remain in the solution which is in contact with a dissolved salt. That is called as an unsaturated solution. So you know that solute, when it is added into the solvent, then solute particles leave the crystal of solute and passes into the solution, and that process is called as what? Dissolution. Dissolution कशाला म्हणायचं? तर solute when it is added into the solvent, then solute particle leave the crystal of solute and passes into the solution, and that process is called as what? Dissolution. And this dissolution process is fast at the beginning. अगदी सुरुवातीला ही डिझॉल्युशन प्रोसेसचा रेट काय असतो? जास्त असतो. And after some time what happens? The number of dissolved particle in the solution goes on increasing. What happens? The process is reversed and crystallization takes place. That means dissolved solute particle crystallizes from the solution, and that means what? Equilibrium is attained between dissolution and crystallization. When rate of dissolution is exactly equal to rate of crystallization. या दोन्ही प्रोसेसचा रेट जेव्हा सेम असेल, rate of dissolution is exactly equal to or it is balanced by the rate of crystallization. म्हणजे मग काय, the number of solute molecules leaving the crystal is exactly equal to number of molecules returning from the solution. That means crystallization takes place. Number of molecules returning from the solution to crystal. If this rate is same, then equilibrium is attained. So at the equilibrium, number of solute particles or molecules leaving the crystal is equal to number of molecules returning from the solution to the crystal. That means what? In saturated solution, equilibrium is established. आता कशामध्ये equilibrium establish होणार? तर between dissolved solute and undissolved solute. Therefore, what happens? Dissolved solute and undissolved solute are in contact with each other. At equilibrium. So, in saturated solution, equilibrium is established between dissolved solute and undissolved solute. So, such a solution which is dynamic equilibrium with undissolved solute is saturated solution. किंवा काय म्हणता येईल, सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन कंटेन मॅक्सिमम अमाऊंट ऑफ सोल्यूट, कारण त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त डिझॉल्व होऊ शकत नाही, तिथं कॅपॅसिटी सोल्युशनची संपते. म्हणजेच काय, तर सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन कंटेन मॅक्सिमम अमाऊंट ऑफ सोल्यूट डिझॉल्व्ड इन द गिव्हन अमाऊंट ऑफ सॉल्व्हंट ॲट गिव्हन टेम्परेचर. कारण टेम्परेचर वाढवलं तर ते सोल्यूट डिझॉल्व होऊ शकतं. म्हणून सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन म्हणजे काय, तर सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन इज द सोल्युशन विच कंटेन मॅक्झिमम अमाऊंट ऑफ सोल्यूट डिझॉल्व्ड इन अ गिव्हन अमाऊंट ऑफ सॉल्व्हंट ॲट गिव्हन टेम्परेचर. म्हणून डेफिनेशन कशी करता येईल आपल्याला, अ सोल्युशन इज सेड टू बी सॅच्युरेटेड व्हेन नो मोर सोल्यूट कॅन डिझॉल्व in the given amount of solvent at particular temperature is known as what? Saturated solution. Now, if this saturated solution in which at equilibrium both are present, the extra solute, that is undissolved solute, and dissolved solute is present, such a solution is called as a saturated solution. When the temperature of this saturated solution is increased by heating that solution, and then what happens, due to increase in the temperature, due to heating, what happens, this undissolved solute particle get dissolved, and when you cool it, then what happens, the undissolved particle get dissolved and you will get what, the solution which is called as supersaturated solution, which is called as what, supersaturated solution. The solution containing greater than the equilibrium amount, excess amount of the solute at equilibrium. That means a solution containing greater than the equilibrium amount. Equilibrium ला जेवढी amount पाहिजे म्हणजे maximum amount of solute. Equilibrium ला जेवढी सोल्यूटची अमाऊंट पाहिजे त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त अमाऊंट असलेलं जे सोल्युशन असतं त्याला काय म्हणायचं, सुपर सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन. सो सोल्युशन कंटेनिंग ग्रेटर दॅन द इक्विलिब्रियम अमाऊंट ऑफ सोल्यूट इज सेड टू बी सुपर सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन. अँड सच अ सुपर सॅच्युरेटेड सोल्युशन इज अनस्टेबल because what happens when you add externally some solute particle or tiny solute particle in this supersaturated solution, then what happens, precipitation takes place. So the precipitation occurs by addition of externally addition of tiny crystal of solute. The supersaturated solution changes to saturated solution. That means what, when you add a tiny particle into this supersaturated solution, the solute particle which are dissolved in that solution, that crystallizes out, and again it gets converted into saturated solution. The supersaturated solution becomes saturated. Therefore, it is what? Unstable. Supersaturated solutions are unstable solution. For example, see here. Solubility of sodium chloride is 36 gram in 100 ml at 25 degrees Celsius. 25 डिग्री सेल्सिअस टेम्परेचर असताना 100 ml वॉटरमध्ये फक्त 36 ग्रॅम एवढंच सोडियम क्लोराईड डिझॉल्व्ह होऊ शकतं. दॅट इज द सोल्युबिलिटी ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराईड. नाव इफ यू ॲड 30 grams ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराईड, किती? 30 grams sodium chloride if you add in 100 ml water at 25 degrees Celsius, then what happens? It get easily dissolved. And the solution which is formed, that is unsaturated. कारण काय? तर मॅक्झिमम किती अमाऊंट डिझॉल्व होऊ शकते? 36 ग्रॅम. So 6 grams are still there which can dissolve in this solution. So this solution in which 30 grams or less than 36 gram, 35 gram if you added, then also this solution is unsaturated. So such a solution is called as an unsaturated solution. And if you add 40 grams of 100 that NaCl in 100 gram of water, आता 30 से आपण किती केले? 40 ग्रॅम. If you add 40 grams of NaCl in 100 ml water, then all the sodium chloride which is added does not dissolve, because only 36 gram can dissolve in 100 ml at this temperature. So some, that is 4 grams of NaCl remain undissolved in this solution, and the solution which is formed is saturated solution, because undissolved solute is in contact with dissolved solute, and more than 36 gram cannot dissolve in this solution. So 36 gram is the maximum amount of solute that can dissolve in 100 ml at 25 degree Celsius. आता याच्यापेक्षा म्हणजे इथं 40 ग्रॅम आपण घेतले, पण 37 ग्रॅम इफ यू ॲड, then also that solution is saturated. So saturated solution contain maximum amount of solute in the given amount of solvent at a particular temperature. And if you add 36 gram in 100 ml water, then solution is saturated. जेव्हा आपण 4 grams याच्यामध्ये रिमेन राहणार, याचाच अर्थ काय? तर दोन्ही solution, दोन्ही undissolved solute is and dissolved solute, both are in a contact with each other, and this can accommodate, this 100 ml can accommodate how many grams? 36 gram only. And when you add 36 gram in 100 ml, then the solution is saturated. आणि आता इथे काय झाले बघा, 40 grams ॲड केले म्हणजे किती ग्रॅम जास्त झाले? 4 grams of solute is more. So if you heat this solution, then what happens? It get dissolved. If you heat it and cool it, then it get dissolved, and that is converted into supersaturated solution. So saturated solution means a solution which contain maximum amount of solute in a given solvent at given temperature. And solubility is nothing but what? Solubility of solute is the amount per unit volume of saturated solution. Remember here, solubility is the amount of solute per unit volume of what? Saturated solution at a specific temperature, at a particular temperature, is known as what? Solubility of solute. Or this solubility of solute is its maximum concentration in the solution, and therefore it is expressed in moles per liter or moles per decimeter cube. So solubility of a solute is its maximum concentration, and it is expressed in concentration unit, that is mole per liter. So thank you.